having the opportunity to continue to play and play through this COVID situation, our young men are starting to buy in a little bit more in reference to what we're trying to do as a team, and that's to systematically wear you down. As you can see, we have a lot of players, and they legitimately deserve the opportunity to play because they work hard. But, I think once we put it all together, then, I'm not going to say, I know we're not probably the best team in the CIAA, but what I can say is that we'll be able to compete in the CIAA.
How has the program transformed in the 2 years since then?
Well, I think you cannot say anything negative in reference to those players that we had then, the Roger Rays and the Lydells and all those people. They played. They were very accomplished. But sooner or later, you have to be able to play like, I think you remember when we had the Jody Hills, and they played to their role and their specification, and everybody did their piece, and it did not matter who had the most points and who had the most rebounds. It didn't matter, none of those things. So I think with this team, we're trying to make them be cultivated to be more team-type atmosphere. They don't have the skill set, the Roger Rays, and Roger Ray was just a scorer, and he could finish any point in time, and Lydell, of course, So, we're just trying to make it about the team and want everybody to have a piece of the pie.
Gotcha. And, even when we talk about that, you talk about Navarre. He's a guy, obviously he was there with his brother, played more of a defensive role, kind of a little bit more in the shadows. But it seems like, he stepped up and stepped out a little bit. What's been the biggest development in him in the last 2 years?
Oh, my goodness. This young man, along with Lydell, I think, they've worked so hard during the summer, and I know Lydell is with the Knicks right now, but they worked so hard during the summer, putting forth the effort, working on his offensive skills and everything else. And I told him it'll all come to pass once you continue to stay dedicated. He's a loyal young man. He really shouldn't be here today. They have, his grandfather passed, but he's committed towards Livingstone, and when he had chances to go other places, he stayed. He stayed. He wanted to stay, and he wanted to be the leader for this program, and I gave him the keys. So I just let him go ahead and play through whatever mistakes and for his development. So
what is the thing that you guys need to do to keep you guys in line to be there at the end of it all in February?
I think as I always say, our athletic director talks about with the discipline of our total program. So we're in total student development, and sometimes towards the end of the game, we start to kind of go for self because we have not had a chance to play, and we feel like we need to score. I think if we have an opportunity to kind of, execute, take care of the basketball, do what we're supposed to do, and run our offense, then I think we can be a lot better. Because you got to remember now, they're missing 7 players. So that's why I give all honor to God, because if he has all of his players, who knows what type of game, and the rivalry that it is. So, for us to get much better, we're going to have to be disciplined in our half-court sets and being able to, work on the fundamentals of the game.
And you guys have been able to get to where you are without a lot of your students haven't come back yet and things like that. And obviously, atmosphere adds a little bit something to the games as well. Just talk about just the excitement of what you guys have been able to do so far and continuing to build on as we get into February and the crunch time.
Well, the thing that happens for us, even with our students not being here, we have some loyal people in Rowan, and our alums and our administrators. As you can see, all of them usually come to the game. So it's not so much about the noise and the crowd, the creativity. You can create noise yourself with the turntables or whatever, but more so just seeing the face that a professor has come out to see, and that's big for us. So, we just want to continue on working hard, and when the fans get back, we'll be here ready to do what we normally do, and that's, put forth more of an effort.